You have been waiting. Maybe for months. Maybe for years. You made dua in the dark when no one was watching. You cried in sujud. You whispered the same words so many times you lost count. And still nothing. No sign. No answer. No door opening. Just more silence. More waiting. More wondering. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a thought crept in that you were almost ashamed to admit. Why is Allah taking so long? This is the story of a man named Ibrahim. Not a prophet, just a man. A quiet, ordinary man who asked that same question, and whose answer changed everything he thought he understood about time, trust, and the will of Allah. Ibrahim was 34 years old and he had one dua. Just one. He wanted a child. His wife Sana had been ill for years. The doctors had given them little hope. But Ibrahim refused to stop asking. Every Jummah, every moment alone in his car before work he would grip the steering wheel and whisper, Ya Allah, give us a child. Year 1 passed. Year 2. Year 3. Nothing changed. The silence felt like a wall. In year 4, Ibrahim did something he had never done before. He stopped making that dua. Not because he gave up on Allah, but because the hope had started to hurt more than the waiting. That same year, Sana's health suddenly improved. A new doctor, a new treatment, a diagnosis that had been missed for years. And 13 months later, Ibrahim held his daughter for the first time. He sat on the floor of the hospital room, alone, and he wept, not from joy alone, but because he suddenly understood something. If Allah had answered his dua in year 1, Sana would never have seen that doctor. The treatment would never have come. His daughter would not exist the way she did in that moment. Allah was not slow. Ibrahim had just been reading the wrong clock. We live by human clocks. We think in days, weeks, months. We measure answered prayer by speed. But Allah does not operate on our schedule, He operates. He operates on a plan so vast and so precise that what feels like delay to us is actually divine alignment happening in real time. Think about the last thing you desperately wanted and did not get on the timeline you wanted it. And now ask yourself honestly, would your life be better if you had gotten it then? Allah says in the Quran, and this verse is not a comfort, it is a promise, that with every hardship comes ease. Not after hardship. With it. Meaning ease is already present inside your waiting. You just cannot see it yet. The delay is not the problem. The delay is the preparation. Allah is not making you wait because He forgot. He is making you wait because what He is building for you requires a version of you that does not exist yet. There is a baker who does not pull the bread from the oven early. Not because he forgot it. Not because he does not want you to eat. But because he knows bread pulled too soon is not bread. It is dough. Warm and soft and completely unprepared for what it is meant to be. You are in the oven right now. The heat feels unbearable. The waiting feels endless. But Allah, the one who created time itself, knows exactly when to open that door. And when He does, you will be ready in ways you cannot yet imagine. Ibrahim told this story to his daughter years later when she was old enough to understand. He told her about the 4 years of silence. About the dua he almost abandoned. And he said, the day I stopped asking for what I wanted was the day Allah began giving me what I needed. She asked him, Baba, were you angry at Allah during those years? He was quiet for a moment. Then he said, I was confused. But I never stopped trusting. And that difference, that small, exhausted, barely holding on trust, was enough. So if you are in the middle of a long wait right now, if you are tired, if your hope is thin, if you have asked Allah for the same thing so many times that the words feel hollow, hear this. Your dua was not low. Was not lost. It was received. Every single time. And Allah, who knows the weight of every leaf that falls, has not forgotten your name. He has not forgotten what you asked for. He is simply making sure that when it arrives perfectly. Completely. At exactly the moment it was always meant to. Keep going. Keep trusting. The answer is already on its way. You are just not at that page of the story yet.